After Wladimir Klitschko's sensational defeat to Lamon Brewster, the Ukrainian not only lost his championship title, but was also deeply demoralized.
That's a huge uppercut, and Vladimir's in trouble now. He got a short fest going, and Wladimir Klitschko punches him.
This is one of his big things. He can't fight this type of fight. This is not what Vladimir knows.
Many fans turned away from him, and most experts wrote off his championship ambitions and prospects for a successful career.
And that may be the end of the Wladimir Klitschko heavyweight contender story.
But Wladimir didn't retire. Instead, he continued to fight. First, he scored a controversial victory over Darrell Williamson. Then he sent Cuban Eliseo Castillo into a technical knockout. These two victories propelled Wladimir back to the top of the boxing rankings and allowed him to vie for a championship opportunity.
Congratulations, Sam, on a spectacular stoppage win. What message did you just send?
Undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Who's next?
Well, let's talk about who's next.
Samuel Peter, nicknamed the Nigerian Nightmare, made his professional debut in the boxing ring in 2001. By 2005, he had competed in 24 matches, with 21 of them ending in his favor through early victories. Prior to facing Klitschko, the Nigerian had not fought top heavyweight boxers, opting instead for opponents who were predominantly journeymen. Despite this, Peter had sparred with Lennox Lewis and Hasim Rahman. Additionally, in 2001, he was one of Wladimir Klitschko's sparring partners during Vladimir's preparation for a bout against Charles Shefford. According to Emanuel Stewart, Peter was the most dangerous heavyweight boxer at that time. Klitschko was not the clear favorite in this showdown. Wladimir Klitschko's entire team, including his brother Vitaly, was deeply concerned for Wladimir, and none of them wanted this fight. However, Wladimir insisted on facing Peter. Wladimir himself commented on the bout, "This fight was a turning point in my career. I was on the decline, called a walking dead, while Peter was one of the rising stars. He was killing people in the ring. He had a high knockout percentage. Almost all of his fights he won by knockout. I remember after each fight, he would shout, 'Who's next?' Next was Klitschko.
Okay, gentlemen. Good job.
Sam Bena's trainer, Pops Anderson, said he's going to begins to pop the jab out there.
I like that. You're tall. Take his left hand in front of you. Make this.
Emanuel Stewart says we'll see a different
man with a left jab. I show you a man hard to beat.
Peter took the center of the ring and started working with the jab. Wladimir worked with the cross, trying to keep his opponent at a distance and landed light jabs.
There's a right hand by Klitschko. First big shot of the night is for Wladimir.
Around with his left and through that one good right.
You're occupied.
He's in a heavyweight fight.
He's taken a fair number of
Keep it
jabs.
straight the way you were doing it originally.
3 times in the first round.
The first and second rounds went to the Ukrainian.
Stand up at all. Get even lower.
Moving some more. Peter landing that right hand shot on Klitschko's arm. Misses with
So he has to reach down, drop his hand.
Klitschko finds Peter standing straight up and there again. Good left hook counter Wladimir with the left hand. He hasn't hurt Peter yet, but he's making solid. His sheer size is an advantage.
In the third round, the situation shifted slightly as Peter managed to land some good shots, although overall, the Ukrainian seemed preferable.
Training of Wladimir Klitschko, his previous incarnation in Germany, they were reluctant to spar that.
Shorten the distance between the two of those guys now.
He's
walking. It's getting rougher.
Take some of the steam out of Peter's power punching. Peter looping, do the damage if it happens.
Short, powerful arms.
There's a big left hook by Peter.
There's the punch at the end of the round. Left hook.
In the fourth round, the action was quite intense, and the Ukrainian was more successful.
Yeah, then they start just the guy afraid of you.
Down the pipe, lands it on the chin, blocks the left hook for Peter.
The Nigerian boxer.
Heavyweights, he can lead with a left hook. He can hook. And for Peter's right. What a swing. Sometimes when big men lean against each other.
In the middle of the 5th round, Samuel managed to land his left hook and rocked Klitschko, then knocked him down.
You just can't take those jabs like that all night. You just can't do it. You got to do something to stop it. Make something.
This is the first knockdown.
Right on the back of the head.
Klitschko got up and continued the fight, but Peter pressed on, managing to knock Klitschko down again.
This boy doesn't respect that.
All-out war now.
Exactly caused that, whether it was a combination of fatigue.
It's going to be called the second knockdown against Klitschko.
However, Klitschko rose to his feet like a hero from a Hollywood blockbuster and continued the fight.
You can't hold him.
Klitschko has something left.
Klitschko, so obviously he's tired.
Bring his body down so they're similar heights now.
2 knockdowns.
Those legs, you got to balance them in.
We did not get to hear what Emmanuel Stewart said. This is a huge fight for me, and I'm nervous about it.
Round 6 to 9 resembled the start, with Klitschko landing jabs and Peter attempting power punches. Wladimir was superior.
Doing anything, and that's what Peter.
But Peter's at 56,
A lot of skill. He's holding too much.
Klitschko blocks it with his right glove, creates space. His right hand.
He's got to wake up now.
Tremendous chance for Wladimir to throw a
Hits
straight.
his left foot, crosses.
One of many clean, straight.
Now Peter lands a jab. Klitschko comes back. Hard for guy 6'6" to stand in the pocket. 12th round. Hard. And lands it straight.
In the world is when your trainer has told you to do something. His goes in right now.
Lennox
To
Lewis
his left, whenever he moves to Peter's left.
swelling in his corner to try to bring it down. That other heavyweights, by and large, can't do. Right, George? Now Peter chases him.
Around without throwing punches.
Peter walking in that a lot of people didn't think he could handle.
Peter looking for one punch. One punch.
It's a right.
The 10th round initially resembled the previous ones, but Klitschko again absorbed a powerful blow, backed up against the ropes, and became a stationary target for the Nigerian Nightmare.
His corner should have told him, look, you got
Back. Peter looks at his glove to see if it's bleeding. Blood streaming out of Peter's mouth. He lands the right hand across the top.
Let's see the shot. An overhand right on the jaw.
Klitschko lands a right hand. Peter lands a right hand. Neither man goes down.
This is a moment of truth for Klitschko.
Third knockdown of the fight for Peter. And this is what happened.
During the break between the 10th and 11th rounds, the doctor approached Klitschko's corner, assessing whether he could continue the fight. He decided Klitschko could, and just a minute later, Klitschko amazed everyone. He came back into the fight, delivering precise, strong blows.
back and forward and rocking like a fan.
Right hand.
You see, Peter's accustomed to hitting people.
And with his massive strength that I can recall.
The massive reaching. Wladimir Stewart say to Wladimir Klitschko.
Who would have imagined Ali?
He's doing a...
In the 12th round, he even managed to stagger Samuel Peter, but hesitated to finish him and waited for the victorious bell.
Stamina.
Oh, the left hook wobbles Peter. Now how aggressive.
Klitschko could just be hanging in there.
Through the last round and stand up. A big right hand brings blood from Peter's nose.
And
both eyes closed.
Peter's only got...
Wladimir Klitschko survives.
On that day, Wladimir Klitschko shook America and emerged victorious by unanimous decision from the judges. Vladimir's trainer, Emmanuel Stewart, uttered these words after the fight. "It was the most dramatic 12th round in my 56 years of boxing experience. Vitaly kept asking me, 'Emmanuel, can he win?' We felt he was ahead on points and prayed to God that he would withstand that round." After this fight, Wladimir defeated Chris Bird and once again became the world champion, holding the IBF and IBO titles until 2015. It's this first fight with Samuel Peter that is considered pivotal in Klitschko's career. At that moment, Wladimir stood at a crossroads between two paths. One path led to the end of a career and retirement from sports, while the other led to years of heavyweight dominance, fame, and global recognition as one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. This, however, cannot be said for Samuel Peter, as his career took a downward spiral after this fight. But that's a whole different story.